Okay, so the latest models just came in. As you can see, there's this center of circulation right there. It's getting its act together a little bit more every hour. So, here's the intensity forecast. Not much has really changed, although a lot of the models that had it going below 50 knots, a lot of them are starting to come up to some over 60 knots or about 70 miles per hour. There's still one model that has it going up to a hurricane. That's something I've been watching very closely, and that really tells you that the models are starting to agree a little more that it's going to be a little stronger than they thought it would. Now, this hasn't really changed all that much. This really hasn't changed all that much. Majority of the models have it making landfall near Port Aransas, near Seadrift, Texas. That's the best guess according to the NHC, for landfall. I can tell you this right now, it's going to pass Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi is not going to get a landfall. It's going to likely pass Port Aransas. It's likely not getting a landfall. Best possible landfall is near Seadrift or near Port O'Connor. That's the best place. Rockport, you're not getting another landfall like you did with Hurricane Harvey, unless the storm moves a little further to the west than it normally does. But the main problem I'm seeing here is that these models have it stalling a little bit, for slowing down to a crawl in the northern right here in East Central Texas right here. That's close enough to Houston, which is right here. These are the areas right here that can see the huge amount of rainfall. Like I said, right now the biggest threat is the rainfall threat. Right now, the wind threat isn't the biggest threat, it's the rainfall. Expecting a rainfall of about 20 inches of rain, that's enough to cause a lot of flooding. So be cognizant with this system. It's starting to get its act together a little more. It still has about a day and a half left over C, basically. So I'll be watching it very closely. When the next update comes out, I'll give you guys the update. The hurricane hunters are out there right now with the aircraft. This is the latest that's come in. So at this point, they're in the storm right now. Yeah, they're in the storm. This is the observations they're seeing. Did get some flight level winds around 20 knots, so I believe they're observing the outside part of the storm. So the good news is we have recon in there, and as soon as we find something that changes the intensity, I'll let you know. So be sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications for more updates.